Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. What we're cooking today, Scott?
Some older people think that freezers are time machines, and I found this beef rib in the back of our freezer that's been there for 2 years. It's got some bad freezer burn on it, but let's see if we can revive it.
We're not gonna die, are we?
So I've got some instant coffee and some hickory wood chips to revive our 2-year-old beef rib.
Sounds good, but I feel like you're missing the main ingredient. The aromat.
Never forget the aromat. Alright, to start our rub off, we're going to start with a heaped tablespoon of instant coffee. If it's not the fine kind, then try and give it a crush. Mortar and pestle would be ideal for this, but we're just going to go ahead with a bowl and spoon. The reason why we're going for instant coffee is because it was freeze dried. It's not going to be grainy on the meat in the end. Okay. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of smoked paprika and a teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of onion salt, teaspoon of celery salt, teaspoon of chili flake, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, some garlic granules, and black pepper to taste. Don't forget the aromat.
Yeah.
The generous amount. So there you have it. There's our spice blend. Mix it together. Now that I've mixed it together, it smells pretty fantastic. Go to smell this.
Oh, you can smell the perfect blend of the spices and then the coffee just coming through at the end. So as you can see, Scott has trimmed this meat perfectly. So I'm going to coat it in a mustard binder and then I'm going to put the coffee rub on top of that. So I'm just going to add the mustard binder and rub that in nicely. Get it nicely coated on all the sides. Get a nice even coating on all sides of the beef. Flip it over.
Go on, tip it all on.
You think?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's 2 years old, it deserves it. Massage it in. Make sure you get the sides.
Never forget the sides. You know what I think?
I think that looks pretty damn good right there.
It looks rather amazing. This, and then there.
I'm excited to try this now.
Beef bake. So there you go. Nicely coated. Looks amazing. Smells really good.
And that was the funny thing about this beef. When it came out of the freezer, it had absolutely no smell at all when it defrosted.
So we're already one step ahead. Let's get it on the smoker.
So let's get it on the grill. So this has been smoking for about an hour. We're going to take a look at it and probably get it wrapped up and put it back in for another 2 hours.
the meat's just come off the smoker, and while it rests, I'm going to make the best mac and cheese to go with it. I've got cheddar cheese, mascarpone, butter, and we've already boiled our pasta. So first I'm going to start off with the butter. Just let it melt a little bit. Should be fine. I'm going to add a whole pot of mascarpone. Add a little mix around. So we've done mascarpone instead of flour because who doesn't want more cheese? Now I'm going to add the cheddar cheese. Nice big heap of grated cheddar. Get that all melted together. Make a nice cheese sauce. So now it's starting to melt a little bit more. Just slowly and gradually add some milk as you're mixing it in. A little bit of ground pepper. And once again, there I'm at. So now we've got a nice consistency, now it's all melted and blended together. Just gonna turn the heat down a little bit. And add the macaroni. So the mac and cheese is done, and that looks great. Let's check the beef.
Got my new slicer. Oh, look at that.
Looks good.
Does look good.
The coffee's made it a nice colour.
Nice and dark.
Nice cross section. Look at
Wow.
that.
Lovely smooth cream. Oh, that's juicy. These look great.
So juicy, you can see it.
These
oozing
look
out.
great.
Soft, straight through.
Wow. Look at that. Get into tasting it. Come
Look at
on.
this bit here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Mmm.
That's so strong. So you see this, you like the way that smoke ring. It's like a little bit like a jerky on the outside, and it's super soft in the middle. And we got some of that fat as well.
You wouldn't know that it's 2 years old.
Not at all.
The crust is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this nice crusted piece.
I don't know how to describe it. You don't taste coffee.
There's everything together. Like,
But it's definitely smoky, spicy, and the meat is very soft.
it's got a different beefy taste, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a higher level of beef.
It doesn't
Like, it's been preserved for so long, the flavour is
It
chill.
doesn't taste bad.
It's really nice.
It's got this big piece of
Just comes off the bone, right?
Yeah. And the inside is so juicy. Side dish. Should we get stuck into that? Got some spoons, sir.
Right, let's tuck in.
Tuck in there. Wow.
Nice and cheesy, nice and crispy on the top.
That's excellent. 10 out of 10.
So cheesy, but there's much bone because you like a smooth cheesy flavour.
Yeah. Extra creamy.
Not like a zingy cheddar.
Yeah. I definitely highly recommend it.
And not stodgy because it isn't full of flour.
And I don't know if I recommend keeping your beef in the freezer for 2 years, but if you happen to forget something there, you could definitely bring it back with this method. So
I'm surprised. A little bit concerned at the beginning, but
it's a win.
I believe it's come out nicer than some of the meats we've done before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try some of them onion cheese with the meat.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Some more meat. What was it?
Perfect. Combination.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
We're gonna slice up the rest of this meat and then we're gonna enjoy our dinner.
Like and subscribe.